some of you have seen my last video as of this recording, which would have been uploaded Friday evening for me. So anybody who has seen that would know that I finally found a thing I have been searching for a long-term project. So now, drum roll please, why don't I introduce you to... Okay, this is a very bad angle. Hold on. And no knocking over my camera. Good. Anybody who has been following along with one and a half of my playlists, you will know that I have decided to make a cosplay of one of the best characters in the entire world, in my opinion, Geen. And I was looking for a black coat. I had given up hope of finding one at a reasonable price that I would not feel bad about destroying, but I found it. I actually found it! And it's perfect. It's like, it is a nice material, it is pitch black, and I will not feel bad about destroying it to make a cosplay. Yes, hello, I know, sweeties, I know. My kitty is here, and she's currently wanting attention. Oh, what's the problem? Do you just want attention? Do you want to make your debut? Hello. Say hello to everybody. Say hello, I'm so cute. Okay. Okay, I love you. But, aside from that... Yeah, give me 2 seconds. But aside from that, there are a few other things I need to update you about. So, I'm going to get set up, and I will tell you exactly what. Okay, so, my new background, I think it's quite nice. But anyway, that's not what you came here for. So, what has happened as of late? Well, for one, I am going to my apprenticeship meet and greet. When I have this uploaded, I will be there. I will try to do a bit of vlogging for it, just purely for idle curiosity. Now, I'm doing this in this corner and not on my desk because my desk is currently a mess. But I need to get my bag ready to go. So, that's what we're going to do now, which means I need to clean some space on my desk. So, we'll see how that goes. Now, I'm set up. I have a beautiful bag here. Oh, I love you so much. You're so beautiful. So, now, it's time to get her ready. Now, the thing to note, well, the main thing to note, I am not doing this meet and greet where my apprenticeship shall be taking place. That is mainly because the college is not yet ready. It's a new college. So, I have a few things in here. I'm just sort of going to take them out. And I'll show you what they are in another video. Now, she is completely inside. Now, she is completely empty inside now. Bleh. I didn't say half that sentence. So, it's time to fill her up. What is that? What did I stick there? I don't know why this is in here. I honestly don't. Move you over there. Yes, my desk is an absolute mess over here. I'm going to deal with that later. This is what you've come here for. So, let's go. I'm going to try and give you an inside view as I pack, but we'll see how that works, sort of thing. So, for my meet and greet, I am going to be bringing a lunch. So my lunch will go in here. But, I am just sort of get a few general things just put in here. just to sort of help me as I go. You know what? I'm actually going to switch to the floor. I'll be back. Okay, this feels better. So, I am going to do just some general packing in this bag, but it's not going to be like most of what I'm going to be bringing to college. I will do a proper video on that next week. Actually, on any, and I mean any of my videos you have seen or you will see, comment down below if you want to see me go live to pack my bag for college. Comment down below YouTube live on any of my videos, and if I get to, I'm going to say five comments to say YouTube live, I will go live next Sunday to show you what I'm going to be bringing with me for college. But let's get her packed for this meet and greet first. I'm actually going, okay, that got caught on the thing. I'm actually going to put my bag up here, just so you have a bit of a better view of it as I pack. So, what am I going to bring? Well, I'm going to bring water with me. So I actually have my water bottle over there, so I'm going to grab it and put it in. My water bottle right here. Now this is the one that I'm going to be bringing with me just because I bring it with me everywhere. It's a very versatile size and it's easy to fit it in places. So, she opens wide so you can see everything. You can put it on in the elastic pocket on the inside here. Actually, let me see if I can shine. There we go. So, my ball is here. I am a woman who admittedly does not bring a coat with her as much as she should. So, I'm actually going to grab my collapsible umbrella, put it on the other side here. Stay up. Stay up. So, I'm going to go do that. Collapsible umbrella retrieved. So, into the side pocket here. Now I'm going to keep it on the inside because it will just sort of be easier, because then when I see it raining, I can just unzip, get it, put that in, and then I can just sort of flick it. Now this umbrella is really handy. I did spend a bit too much money on it, but you press the button here and it will pop out on its own. Hold on. Yes, I know this might be bad luck, but oh well. It's for a video. And then you press it again, and it retracts it on its own. I just think that's a really cool sort of little nifty feature. Of course, I have to push it back in myself. It takes a bit of strength. But, you know, it's fine. I don't mind. Like, it curls back up itself. So, like, that's already taking half of the work out of it. So, I'm going to put it back in its little sleeve. Just for the time being. There we go. And there we go. Now, admittedly, I'm also a woman who does not wear gloves as much as she should when it gets colder. But I do keep a pair of gloves with the main things that I would sort of need them with. I have a pair of gloves with my cycling gear, and I have a pair of gloves that stay in my rain jacket because I am not a person who wears a big coat all the time. I just simply don't have the space or the need at the minute. So, I will be getting a pair of gloves to put in here closer to the end. But what I'm actually going to do is, I'm actually just going to get a little notebook and a pen And I'm actually just going to put them in as well as a few other things. So I'll show you in 2 minutes. Okay, so these are all things for the pockets here. Now this does have tissues, which is fine. But I'm also going to be attaching, well, not attaching, I'm also going to be putting these 2 pens in there. Now this is just a general pen I use for writing. It is my gorgeous Lamy Safari Scarlet fountain pen. No, I'm showing that away from you guys now. That I bought when I graduated. And it is a very nice pen. She has sentimental value, so I'm just going to clip her on there. Now this is a very dark red highlighter. And by very dark, I mean even with black ink, you cannot see it. So what I like to do is I use this for check mark, for like checklists actually. I think I have an example in my notebook here. I used to use this for so much stuff. Nope, I have since gotten rid of all of those pages. Oh well. But it's like so black. It's just like, hold on, actually I have a page. Yeah, here we go. Like, it's just like a case of you can't even see it anymore. Like, there you go. Like, you have this, you can instantly like black out whatever you want. And it's just gone. Now, touch that in there. In there. Now they do both have clips, so they are sort of clipped in, which is nice. Now, what am I going to keep in here? Well, I'm going to keep my spare keys, because on the off chance I forget my normal keys, I don't want to be locked out of the house. And sure, my house keys are attached to a different keychain. But then I'm also going to keep my adorable black sort of flower Wednesday themed, hold on, compact mirror, because of course it may be needed. You never know when you might need to just do a bit of a touch up. You never know. I'm going to be adding lip oil, and of course it is Kuromi themed because Kuromi is the best. And then I'm also adding in black lip gloss. Now I know this is lip gloss because the lipstick is in my thing, but it's actually, like the writing on it has actually scratched off. Like you can't even see on screen where it was anymore. So I'm going to put these in here. Just zip that close. Now, if I don't have my keys in my pocket, I will probably get into the habit of putting them in this pocket. Just because that will make things easier for me. Now, this little notebook is actually it's just about too big, and it will be very awkward to get in and out of this little pocket. But right here is another pocket. So I shall be putting this in there. But it's not going to be on its own. Oh, no. I do have my other bag here that I just left work with. No. It will not be on its own. She is going to be joining it. Because I'm not sure what I might need, what the plan is for when this is over. So, I'm going to take this in case I need it. It has some cash, and yeah. Now this will probably live in my bag, to be honest. Like, this goes everywhere with me. I just put it on my dresser, and I just grab it and throw it into whatever bag I'm bringing with me. But for now, this is going to be staying in this bag. So for the foreseeable future, this is the only bag that's going to be going to college and to work with me. And that is fine. So, in here you go. Now, since she is a little bulky, it is making this sort of not close the way it should, but that's fine. So the only other thing I don't actually really need to bring anything else. But I am going to, so like anything else is just going to go into the main compartment here. So that's in the case of my headphones, my lunch, and that's really it. I'm going to get my books and I'm going to put them in just in case I'm there early, which is probably going to happen, and I'm sitting there bored. I don't want to be on my phone the whole time, so I'll bring my books because otherwise I'm never going to get a chance to read them. So here's my little book sleeve that I made, and I love it. It holds any size book and multiple books. What more could you want? So, in this goes. Now, to be fair, it's a little big for the books I have in it at the minute, but that's fine. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. You can actually see really well inside the bag with it, like this. Okay, now the pocket down here did open, as you can see by me grabbing my wallet. So I'm actually going to put my wallet in the main compartment here with my book sleeve. Just have her tucked in there, and that's fine. So I don't really think there's anything else I desperately need to bring with me. My lunch, it will fit in here. That's all good. Ooh, sorry guitar. Sorry guitar. So, I might actually I just saw them out of the corner of my eye. I might actually just put in a few, like, they're not energy bars, Nature Valley bars. I might just throw a few of them into the side pockets on the outside. Now, the outside side pockets are very thin and slim, so not a lot fits in them, especially if you're putting stuff in here. Like, that is the main reason why I have pins on them. But even with my water bottle in there, it can still hold, I have it here somewhere. Anyway, I had a thing of sun cream that I kept in my bag when I was using it over summer. So, and like, it could easily fit in here, even when I had a water bottle in it. So it should be able to hold some Nature Valley bars or some sun cream for whenever I need it. Or anything else like that slim, like it's like anything this slim sort of thing will fit in. So I'm just going to grab the Nature Valley bars, I'm just going to put them in, just so that if oh, here it is. So here, I'll show you. Now this is the side with my water bottle. And you can now obviously it's a little tricky to get it in at first just because of the pins. And it's now at my water bottle. But it does fit. Like, you can see a bit of it sticking out, but it does fit. So, I'm actually just going to get the Nature Valley bars and just put them in this side here. So, I'll be 2 seconds. I have them here. Oh, I have them here. They are a little crushed. I personally don't care. I honestly just don't. Like, these are just what I eat when I have no time to eat, but I need to eat something, just so that I'm not, like, collapsing, sort of thing. So, just don't make me look foolish. In you go. There we are. Voila. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, I did have a plan of putting something else on the inside pocket, but actually the umbrella in there makes more sense, and if I need the sun cream I can just put it on the outside pocket where the umbrella is and it'll work just fine. So there isn't anything else really, because anything else is for college or stuff where if I can have a locker at college, I'm bringing it in just so that it sort of stays in my locker sort of a thing. Have always had sort of like an emergency first aid kit with like plasters, painkillers, a Nature Valley bar, and some emergency cash in it, for ages. Like it has evolved to the point where now it has a Nature Valley bar and cash in it just for those emergency cases, because I'm not always going to have my wallet with me, and I'm not always going to be able to sort of get food if I'm like not able to, so it's just sort of a handy thing to do. But I do need to get more Nature Valley bars to do that. So I actually have one for my locker. Like I can see it right now. But I don't have one for my bag at the minute. Now last year when I was in secondary school, I actually had a very nice pencil case I was using for my emergency stash, which I might use again for it, just because I know it's slim, I know it'll fit in there easily, but I have been eyeing 2 new pen cases that I could possibly use instead, or, well, like, it depends on what colors they come in. I am very much into the red and black and purple. I love purple. Purple is great. As evidenced by the Gengar and the Mewtwo in my background. And let's be honest, my favorite Evolution. But yes, so that's really everything I'm going to be bringing with me for my apprenticeship tomorrow. So, it all starts tomorrow. And I can't believe it. I just can't believe it. It's so crazy to think. But, yeah. Now all I need to do is get an early night, get ready tomorrow, and it all starts. I will actually be bringing one more thing that's just come to my mind. I'll show you right now. What I will also be bringing is my planner. Now, I got this around my birthday when I went out with my best friend. And currently, all I'm using it for is writing down when I'm working and any sort of jobs I want to get done during the day. Like here, I can see I was working at 2, and I want to empty my bins, and I want to put the bags into Trixie. And I also record, and I also write down if I'm going to go swimming, or if I'm going to the gym. And it's just a very handy little thing for me. It's not gonna work for everybody, but it works for me. Now this has 18 months in it, which means it goes from July just gone to this year December. Then it goes all the way through next year to the following December. Now it's all undated, so you can use it whenever you want. But I am using it for when I go to college. I'm sort of going to use it to like write down just general assignments, homework, anything I need to remember sort of thing. Now, I will say that this comes with a few extra bells and whistles that I honestly wouldn't use. It has a monthly calendar, which I do use. I just sort of use it as like, okay, these are the things I know are happening during the month. But then when you flip to this page with the tab, it has a quote, which I think is nice. But then it has these things here that are like goals, priorities for the month, to do, shopping, and then just this space here. I don't use that, and that's just me personally. But yeah, no, this is just absolutely gorgeous. Like, it's gold foil, it's pastel, it has really pretty drawings. I am very much attracted to pretty things. I mean, she's beautiful. So I'm just going to throw her in here behind my books. And I actually just need to, and really that's it. Now, I did remember the gloves. The gloves will not go in here. These gloves are going to go where they are going to live throughout the entirety of me going to college. Now this is just a standard pair of touchscreen budget gloves that I bought. Nothing particularly fancy about them. I'm going to put these in the front pocket here. And when it actually gets warmer and it's actually pretty sunny, I'm going to get another pair of sunglasses. I'm going to put them in here. And I'm going to get a sun hat. I'm going to put it in here. And they will just live in there. Because my eyes are very sensitive to light. It's a genetic thing. I have blue eyes, light sensitivity, all that. So I just like to stay sort of prepared. Like, earlier this week, I was driving and it was sunny. I literally had to stop, put on my sunglasses, and then keep driving. It was, yeah, it was that. But yeah, apart from my lunch, this bag has everything I need. So I'm excited. It all starts tomorrow, and I can't wait. And I did remember the name of that show for anybody who watched my day off vlog. I'll link it down below if I can figure out how. Everything I've mentioned, I will do my best to link down below. But I remembered what that show was called I was talking about. It's the Bureau of Magical Things, not Magical Creatures. I was thinking of Harry Potter. I went to some weird crossover of Harry Potter, you know, like Daniel Spellbound, you know,
The Bureau of Magic, Care of Magical Creatures. I guess I just sort of combined the two, because they're two things I've watched and heard the most about. So, yes. But, all packed. I might change up some charms, but I'm ready to go. So, remember, I love you all. You don't have to be perfect. Coming! And with that, I bid you adieu.